One.
Hello and welcome to the Fans Only podcast. My name's Luke, his name's Danny. How you doing, Danny?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good.
Straight on to England then.
Yes. Right, we'll start with England this week. Um,
Yeah.
well,
What
do you
What
want
were
to
your
start or
thoughts
shall
on the
I?
lineup before
The
the
lot
game?
of, before the game,
Yeah.
um, it was a bit confusing. Um, although some of the main stick he got, apparently, the main stick he got was why is Saka starting?
Yeah. You see, I
I didn't mind that.
not gonna lie, I completely forgot he was in the squad, and then I saw his name on the team sheet, and
No, so I didn't mind it because I was
I don't
like,
hate that. My only issue is why is he ahead of Sancho? Like,
yeah. So my issue, I didn't have any issue with Saka because I thought, you know what? It's clearly not worked in the last two games. Why not
yeah,
give him a go? Right?
yeah,
My issue was that Sterling was still starting.
yeah. That was an issue.
Why? If you're going to start Saka, that's fine. But why don't just drop Sterling, put Saka on the left where he usually plays,
Yeah,
and play Sancho on the right?
would make sense, wouldn't it?
Or even play Foden on the right. Foden hasn't been an
Foden got
option.
dropped from the squad.
Foden wasn't even in the squad.
He had to get rid of one player to not be in the squad, and it was Foden.
Yeah,
So
wasn't
it's an
Sterling. So,
interesting decision.
um, the midfield, Jack Grealish came in, which was heavily requested by everyone in the
Yeah,
country, shall we say.
yeah.
And throughout the game, he was passed to. The only player that received less passes than him was Jordan Pickford, and he was still the best player on the pitch,
He
apart
still
from
got an
Bukayo
assist.
Saka. Um,
So yeah, what did
yeah,
you think of Saka and Sterling though?
I thought Saka was brilliant.
Yeah, agreed. Our best player,
Apart from
arguably.
apart from the fact, for some reason, he took his shirt off while not even being involved in the goal.
It's for
Sterling,
Arsenal.
right? Sterling, he scored. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
What's that
I
sigh
don't.
for?
Right. The reason why there's a sigh there is because every single so there was this thing by the commentators where it was like, oh, that front three in behind Kane's been really good today. And like, I don't, I don't think Sterling was that good. Like, yes, he scored, but I don't think he was that good. I think Grealish and Saka were good. I don't think he was better than he was against Scotland. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I don't think he was that good.
You said I also don't think he was that bad though.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think he was that bad. I don't
He
think
hit
he
the
was that
post
good.
as early as well, if you remember. Right at the
He
start, like the
did. Yeah,
first minute of
he
the
did.
game.
Yeah.
Obviously scored the header. He's our only goal scorer in the tournament so far.
Yes.
So obviously you can
So,
give him stick for some shocking performances, but
oh right,
at the end
yeah.
of the
So
day,
against Scotland, he was awful. Um, he's the only goal scorer. He scored twice. Whether or not someone else in that position may have scored those goals is up for debate.
I
Anyway,
also
um,
think having him and having Grealish playing when Sterling playing is better for Sterling because they can kind of like interchange positions a bit
see, I
more.
noticed that as well. I noticed a lot that when um, there was quite a lot of there was quite a lot of times when Sterling was almost playing as a second striker alongside Kane.
Yeah.
So it allowed him, it gave him a little bit of freedom. So, we could see where that goes. Um, although
See,
it was a very bog standard England match, wasn't it? Where like
yeah,
we
the
were pretty
standard.
good for 10 minutes, and then got the early goal, and then nothing happened.
Yeah.
Literally
It's,
nothing happened.
it's just another like okay performance,
Yeah,
and that's
and
about it.
let's be fair, out of all of the group winners, probably the least impressive.
Yeah, I mean we scored twice. Obviously we haven't
Oh,
conceded though, which is
Yeah,
only
but
Italy have done that as well
yeah.
as us.
So it's like, yeah,
And you know what happened the
but
last time we didn't
Italy have.
concede in a group stage?
Well, this is the thing.
Won the World
um,
Cup.
yeah, but this is the thing, right? So there's been all this thing about on Instagram or Facebook going around saying, yeah, the only other time we haven't conceded a goal in the group stage was 1966, and I'm
Yeah.
like, you got that from the commentator on ITV. And the commentator actually said that the two times we haven't done it is 1966 and the second group stage in 1982.
Ah.
Right?
No, I
So
don't remember that part.
there was 1966 where we won the World Cup and the second group stage in 1982 when we got knocked out.
Excellent.
So there's very conflicting results.
Still though,
Yeah,
it's a positive.
it's a positive.
Considering there was question marks about the defence before the tournament, we've not
Yeah,
conceded. I
we've not
know we've not
conceded.
played a
We've won the group,
vast array
which,
of talent, but
to be fair, if you'd said to us before the tournament started, win the group, 7 points,
yeah.
not concede a goal,
Mhm.
you'd take it. You
Oh,
would. You'd take
you'd definitely take it. It's not really the
it.
results that have been like
Yeah,
the bad part. It's just been the
yeah,
performances, really.
yeah, um, yeah. I'm just not as I'm not as angry, so I'm not going to rant as much. But I do
Yeah,
think no, right. So the one thing I was a little bit annoyed by is he
Sancho.
brought on, yeah. So he brought on Jordan Henderson for Declan
He was
Rice,
great,
which I
in my
thought,
opinion.
of course
Well,
you'd say that.
good. He was good. He was solid.
Okay. He was all right. Then he brought on, I believe he brought on Marcus Rashford
Yeah,
for Sterling, and he brought on Jude Bellingham for Jack Grealish, which I
yeah.
thought was an interesting one. But yeah, okay, leave him to it. And then in the 83rd minute, he thought, fuck it, we'll give Jadon Sancho a go.
The whole 7 minutes.
Jadon Sancho has played 7 minutes in this tournament.
I think he had
7.
the ball like a couple of times. He barely had the ball. It's fucking shit, man.
7 minutes. Again, I know we said this in the last podcast. This is a man who got 16 goals and 20 assists this season.
Do
Right?
you
He's playing for
think?
Borussia Dortmund. He
Yeah,
played in the Champions League quarter-final against Man City with Jude Bellingham, by the way. If you're
yeah.
going to play Jude Bellingham, might as well play Jadon Sancho as well. They play really well together.
Do you think that's
Not
Sancho
only that,
done?
yes, I don't think he'll play Jadon Sancho again, honestly. The other thing is, I think you said this to me after the game. We've got Harry Kane.
Yeah, who
Jadon
plays
Sancho
an
is
awful lot
very
like
good.
Haaland at times.
Yes. So, yeah. I just don't. I don't understand.
We just don't
But
put the ball in the box enough, do we?
we don't. We don't.
It's
We don't
tragic.
get the ball in any.
I know our goal
We
came from it, so you'd think we'd start doing it more.
we play with. You know when they. You know when they say these teams that play with no fear. Yeah,
It's not
we
us.
play with all the fear. We play with like literally. We get within their goal and we go, oh fuck! If we shoot here, we might get counter-attacked. So what we'll do is we'll just pass it around outside their box and then
Yeah,
get tackled.
yeah.
Right?
I think
So
Southgate's. He seems very happy to just set up for a 1-0, doesn't he?
yeah, which to be fair, if you get
And
one
if it,
nils in tournaments, it
yeah,
works.
if it comes off, then the problem
Yeah,
is when
but
you lose to Germany or lose to whoever, and that's how you've set up. It's just going to
yeah,
come back to bite you.
yeah. I do think yeah,
But no,
we're not set up to. Although I have seen a couple of comments saying like we're set up to probably when we play a bigger team, shall we say,
yeah,
we're sort of set up to absorb the pressure, hit them on the counter attack, and that might work a bit more against a bigger team. I'm not convinced, but
Germany
I,
susceptible to the counter attack from what I've seen so
Yes,
far.
as are Portugal,
Yeah,
probably.
not that we need to worry about them
Not
just
that we need
yet.
to worry about them. We don't need to worry about them until the final, which
I
obviously they're
think
going to do.
I'm really intrigued to see what team he starts against Germany because personally I don't have a fucking clue what to do. What I would
Well,
do anyway.
in all honesty, I think that Jadon Sancho has to start.
Right, that's not why. That's just never gonna
Why?
happen. Why?
Because he spent the last fucking 3 years playing against these cunts, right? He plays in Germany. He knows how the Germans play. He spent years playing against these guys or
so,
with them.
so what? You
Why
drop
not
you
start him?
drop Saka after that game?
I don't know if I'd drop Saka. I'd probably move him to the other side. Drop Sterling.
You drop Sterling, the only person that scored for us at the tournament.
But you keep saying right, he's the only person that scored. Yeah, he scored twice, and
Yeah.
just because he hasn't fucking dribbled through a load of people and pinged one in the net, has he? He's scored a tap-in header and a tap-in thing that almost was saved, right?
Gosh. Right. Oh, so it's fine for Harry Kane to score tap ins and stuff, but if it's Sterling, nah, shit.
We're not having this argument, right? We're not having
Honestly.
this argument, right?
Oh,
Raheem
well, it's
Sterling has
true.
scored twice. No, but Raheem Sterling scores twice, and Harry Kane won the Golden Boot in the World Cup and the Premier League this season. So it's not the same, right?
No, but like when Kane won the Golden Boot, you don't stop going on about that. Yeah, it
Yes,
was
he
the
won the
worst Golden
Golden
Boot I've
Boot.
ever
He
seen.
hasn't. Yeah, but he's won the Golden Boot. He hasn't scored twice in a major tournament, and everyone's going, but he's the only person that scored.
Well, where
No.
would he is though. He's the only person that scored, and realistically, I don't think you can drop him. I also think it'd be very harsh to drop Saka after being our best player. So I
I
don't know.
think, I think you've got to be, you've got to. How do I say this? Tough shit, basically.
I think that front
Someone
four will
isn't going to
play.
play, and I think Sancho has to play.
I think the same front four that played Czech Republic will play because Grealish was too good to drop, Saka was too good to drop, and Sterling is our only goal scorer, and he loves him, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Kane obviously is going to
This
play.
is the thing. This is the thing, right? I think Sancho should start. Do I think Sancho will start?
Yeah,
Fucking no. No, I don't think Sancho will play again. Honestly, I
I
think
don't think he will.
he's done, and that actually depresses me.
No, at least would have liked to see him for at least half an hour or something.
The thing,
Seven
do you know
minutes,
the thing that
embarrassing.
really annoys me, right? The Germans who we're playing next think we're stupid because we're not playing Sancho.
Well, I think quite a lot of people think we're stupid for not playing him.
Yeah. Well, if they're like that, why don't we just play him against him? Like play
I
him
know.
against Germany.
Who
See what happens.
do you? I saw Gary Neville saying something about starting five at the back against them to like match them because they sort of play with wing backs, don't they?
Yeah.
Do you think that's
I,
something
I,
he would do? I think
well,
it. I just think it. I just think if we did that, we'd just have to sacrifice too much. Like, who do you take off then? Do you play? Because you can't have the midfield just Phillips and Rice. No Grealish. If he was to play like a 5-2-3 type thing.
yeah, it's a bit. Yeah.
I think I'd play four. I'd play. I'd bring Henderson in with either Rice or Phillips. I don't really care which one. They're basically the same. And then he's going to play the same front four. I would.
Yeah.
I would
He's
like to
going to play the
start.
same team, isn't he? He's going to play the
Yeah,
same team.
yeah.
But-
I think he will. I think so. Which is,
so
God, it's going to be an interesting game. But you just knew
I
it'd
don't
be
think it'll.
fucking Germany
I
at
really don't think
Wembley.
it'll be very interesting. I don't think it'll be very interesting at all. I think Germany will score early,
Have you watched
and then
any of
they'll keep
Germany's
scoring.
games?
Yeah,
They've all been
yeah,
pretty interesting.
yeah, but I just don't. I just don't see it. I don't see. We'll get onto the predictions later, but I don't have
Yeah,
much hope, shall we say?
yeah,
Um, should we
yeah.
talk? Should we talk about the rest of the groups and how they finished? Oh,
Um,
well,
yeah,
actually, we
we
should
can
probably
do.
finish off this group first. So we'll talk about Croatia, Scotland.
Yeah, Croatia, Scotland. Scotland finished bottom of the group and
Yeah,
out, which you kind of love
yeah.
to see, but kind of don't,
The thing is, right. So I obviously didn't want them to go out. I
obviously.
also think that they were actually quite unlucky to go out. Like, if you think about it, they played the Czech Republic. They easily could have won that match. They played England. They easily could have won that match.
Yeah, they've
they,
only got
they had
themselves to blame though.
they had chances against Croatia as well. Like, they could have got through, but couldn't finish their chances.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, Croatia won 3-1. Very good goal from Luka Modric to make it
Oh,
2.
what a peach outside of his foot.
Yeah,
I
what
think
an
he got the
absolute.
assist on the winner as well.
Yeah, he got the assist on the winner.
Yeah.
Um,
Do you think he'll get the Ballon d'Or again?
must do. Oh,
Yeah.
anyway, right. Group A.
Group
Shall we
is
start
that
with Group A? Italy, Wales,
Switzerland and Turkey? Is that Group A? Yeah.
Switzerland, and Turkey. Yeah.
Italy,
So Italy,
Wales.
Wales, 1-0.
Yeah.
Free kick came into the box. Pessina kind of lightly flicked it in the direction it was already going,
Mm.
and it went in. And then Ethan Ampadu got sent off.
Yeah. It was just sort of solid from Italy again. Nothing
Yeah. Ward had a good game,
spectacular.
I think.
He's had a good
He,
tournament so far.
he's had a very good tournament.
Yeah.
Um, Switzerland, Turkey, on the other hand.
Oh, there's so many class goals in that game.
So
Who scored the
Switzerland.
first one for
So
Switzerland?
Seferovic scored the first
Seferovic.
one.
That was
Right.
a peach.
That was a peach. He scored very early. Then
Yeah.
the second goal, Xherdan Shaqiri.
Oh, on his
Wow.
weak foot. Honestly, I think I was telling you the other day that stat. He scored like 9 goals at major tournaments or something now, which for like a Swiss midfielder or whatever who barely gets in the Liverpool team, it's not bad really.
Yeah.
And they're always screamers. They're always screamers.
Yeah. They are, to be fair. Um,
Who scored
Turkey
next?
pulled one.
Was it
Turkey
Kavecki?
pulled one back. Yeah,
That was
Kveki,
it. That was arguably better.
the best. Yeah. So they scored in the second half, and then Shaqiri finished it off with a tap in, really.
Well, he a tap in. He twatted a twat in maybe. He slapped it.
Well, right, it should have been a tap in, but he decided to slap it straight at the goalkeeper. And luckily, the
Yeah.
goalkeeper dived out the pissing way.
So Switzerland, did they finish third in the end?
So Switzerland, no, yeah, Switzerland finished third. So Italy finished top on 9 points, having won all
Yeah.
their games without conceding a goal.
Yeah.
Wales second on 4, Switzerland third on 4,
Yeah.
Turkey, many people's dark horse, lost all 3 games, scored once, conceded 8. I believe that is.
Oh,
I think I saw something. It's only 3 teams have ever had a worse record than that in European Championship
really?
history. Yeah,
Good dark horse prediction.
yeah. So that sets Italy to play second place in Group C, who we'll come to.
Yeah.
Wales play second place in Group B, who we'll come to next.
Yeah.
And Switzerland play the winners of Group F, the group of death. shall we say.
Gutted. Well, they're my
So
last hope in the sweepstakes, so
they are, yeah. I've got 2 teams left in, to be fair.
I should
I've
have
got
two. Well, I shouldn't, but
Alright. Shouldn't. Hungary. Anyway,
yeah.
Group B was, I believe, Russia, Denmark, and Belgium, Finland.
Russia, Denmark, Belgium. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Belgium beat
So
Finland 2
Belgium
0.
beat Finland 2-0.
Yeah.
Finland did pretty well, to be fair.
Yeah.
Like until like Vermaelen's, did that go down as an own goal? Yeah, it went down as a Hradetsky own goal.
Mm.
Scored in the 74th minute. Until then, it was 0-0, and Finland were getting a draw.
Yeah.
So they held out pretty long. Hradetsky made some very good saves as well.
Mhm.
And the own goal was unfortunate. It was one of those that comes back off the post and then hit him, and then no, it wasn't.
No, I could do.
Um, and then Romelu Lukaku. See, the thing is, right? I looked at this goal, right? I think
Mm.
this, I think this goal has gone very under the radar, right?
Yeah.
Because the fucking technique where he receives the pass, just turns the Finland defender as if he's not fucking there, and then just finishes it into the. That is difficult to do, right?
He's having a decent tournament. Was it? It was
Yeah.
De Bruyne assist, wasn't it?
De Bruyne assist, yeah.
So they won all
So
3 games.
they won all 3 games. Uh, Russia Denmark, very good game. 4-1 it finished.
There was some
Um,
belters in that.
there was Damsgaard, who I
Damsgaard.
believe is
Mm.
20.
Really?
He's
Jesus
either
Christ.
20 or 21,
Mm.
and I don't know if he's 21 for long or something. Anyway, he's very young. Um, it was a beautiful goal. It was it was beautiful, right?
There's been some crackers this round.
Um, Poulsen got the second after a misplayed pass from one of the Russian defenders.
Yeah.
Then Russia given a penalty. Zuba
Given a pen.
scored it. They
Yeah.
were given a penalty. Like it was a very soft penalty. But like,
Mm.
and then
Was the next one
my boy,
Christensen?
my boy, Andreas Christensen.
Where's he pulled that
What
from?
a fucking thundercunt! Honestly,
Where's he pulled that from?
I don't know where he's pulled that from. That was a joke.
Did you see that Dion Dublin commentary of it and he started screaming that Christian Eriksen had just scored a screamer?
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking idiot.
And then to finish it off, Mailer, who I believe is the right back or left back or whatever it was, got the ball, ran in on a fast break, had options to pass it to, I believe it was Poulsen or someone else, and instead he just decided to cut inside and very calmly just slot it in the bottom corner. Beautiful finish.
So
4-1 Denmark.
they finished second, didn't they, because of their goal difference? Is that the group where 3 teams were on 3 points?
Yes. So
Yeah.
Belgium finished first, winning all of their games. 7
Yeah.
goals scored, 1 conceded.
Not bad.
Denmark finished second on 3 points. Finland finished third on 3 points. And Russia finished bottom, also on 3 points. Denmark's goal difference was 1, Finland's was -2, Russia's -5.
Oof.
Courtesy of that spanking from Denmark.
Yeah. So Denmark play Wales. I know. I can't remember who the others play. To be
Denmark
honest.
are playing
Belgium,
Wales.
Portugal, is
Finland
it?
are out. Finland and Russia are out. And
Oh
then
shit!
Belgium.
Yeah, Finland are out.
Belgium play second. No, Belgium will play one of the third place teams.
Right.
Group C. Netherlands, Netherlands, Macedonia, Austria, Ukraine. Austria,
Yeah.
Ukraine, a big match to decide who goes through.
Yeah.
So
Was it 1-0? Austria.
it was 1-0 Austria.
It's that big
It
a
was.
game. We can't remember the score.
No, I think it was like so. It was 1-0 Austria. It was pretty solid. Alaba, I think it was an Alaba corner in, and Baumgartner got the header in the first half. They both had a couple of chances. Again, yeah, Austria won 1-0. That gets them second in the group. Behind,
So are Ukraine out?
I don't think so.
They
I think
finished
they
on
went
3
through.
points. Yeah, I thought they were still
Yeah.
in.
I think they went through. And then Macedonia played the Netherlands. 3-0, clinical by the Netherlands. However, North
Yeah.
Macedonia, in the first 20 minutes, were on top, and they had the good ball in the back of the net, and it was ruled offside.
That was for Pandev's last game for them,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
Pandev's last game. And they were on top, and they had a couple of chances, and then Netherlands made a fast break. Depay scored. Then in the second half, 2 goals
Genie.
from Gini Wijnaldum.
You know how infuriating it is watching him play for the Netherlands as a Liverpool fan.
Oh, the thing is,
It's
right?
always like this.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, so Depay scored, got the assist for Wijnaldum's first goal, and then Wijnaldum's second goal was a rebound off Depay's shot. So,
Yeah.
yeah. But
He's having a good
solid,
tournament, Wijnaldum.
solid from the Netherlands, and they have also won all 3 games.
Yeah.
Um,
Solid.
so Netherlands top on 9, Austria
Yeah.
second on 6, Ukraine third on 3, North Macedonia out on 0.
I know they got 0 points and they're out, but they were better than I thought they'd be.
They were, yeah. Group D we've already covered. England, Croatia, Czech Republic,
Yeah.
Scotland.
We have.
Reminder, England top on 7, Croatia second on 4, Czech Republic third on 4, courtesy of scoring less goals than Czech Republic. And
Croatia.
Scotland out on 1. Yes, than Croatia, yeah. Group E. I think this group was very interesting. Sweden,
it's
Poland,
class.
Slovakia, Spain. Now,
Yeah.
we'll talk about Slovakia, Spain first, shall we?
Spank.
Because there was a few moments in this game where you're like, what the fuck is going on? Right? So, for all that has been said, I think Dubravka started the game very well. Right? He did make a couple of good
finish that
saves
way.
at the start. Yes, he did make a couple of good saves at the start, and he saved the penalty from Morata, who can't buy a fucking goal at the
Honestly,
moment.
he's so shit.
Right? Then, Spain hit the crossbar, and it went straight up in the air. And it came back down, and Dubravka just punched it into his own net. For no reason.
Well, I doubt he meant it.
Then Aymeric Laporte scored his first goal for Spain from a corner, I believe.
Yeah.
Second half, Sarabia scored, finally, after I've been giving him stick for these 2 games.
He got an assist as well, I think.
I think he did. So Sarabia scored. Then Morata was subbed off, Ferran Torres was subbed on, and literally about 20 seconds later, Ferran Torres scored.
5-0 it finished.
I was creasing. When I saw that, I was creasing.
They should just drop him. He's so poor.
And then an own goal from Kuka, or like Kuchka or whatever you say it. Own goal from him. 5-0 Spain. And then Sweden-Poland. Now, Poland needed to win to stay in.
Yeah.
Sweden
Didn't start well.
Sweden needed a win to win the group. Forsberg scored in the second minute after just persisting. Just persistence. He got tackled about 3 times and he just went, no, fuck you, I've got the ball back, fuck you, I've scored. Right? That was basically what happened. Right? And then he scored again in the second half after a beautiful run by Kulusevski.
Yeah, he's had a class tournament.
And then, who decided to turn up? None
About
other
time.
than Robert Lewandowski decided to turn up by fucking just going, fuck it, I'm the best player in the world, I'm just going to ping one in the top corner.
He did miss a sitter as well, though, didn't he?
He did miss a sitter in
He
the
had that
first
header
half. He hit the
in the first
crossbar
half.
and then he hit the crossbar, came back to him, the goalkeeper was on the floor, and he then hit the crossbar again from literally a yard out. It was mental. Anyway, he pinged one in the top corner in the second half to make it 2-1. And then he got one fizzed into him, which he controlled really well, turned, slotted away, 2-2. And that
Yeah.
was in the 84th minute. Poland had 6 minutes to score. Sweden had 6 minutes to score as well to win the
And that
group.
class.
Fourth minute.
Would they have won
Fourth
the
minute.
group if they'd drawn? Because they'd have been on 5 points.
No,
Oh, the goal
no, I think
the goal
Spain would have won
difference.
it on goal difference.
Yeah.
And then Victor Claesson, 4th minute of added time,
Yeah.
scores the goal, wins Sweden the group. That group finished, send Poland out.
Yeah.
That group finished Sweden top on 7, Spain second on 5, Slovakia third on 3, but with a -5 goal difference, so
Yeah.
unlikely to go through. And Poland out on 1.
Pretty impressive from Sweden winning that group though.
Yeah. Oh
I
no,
don't mean-
it doesn't leave Slovakia unlikely to go through. That leaves Slovakia out.
How many points were Slovakia on? 3.
But because of the other 4 teams that had already finished third, they were
Yeah.
out. Right. And it left Finland with the possibility to go through, although they didn't. Or the third place in Group F.
Yeah.
France, Portugal, Germany, Hungary.
So
Now
moving on
this-
to that group.
This was to decide who would play Switzerland. The winners would play Switzerland. Second would play England. And
Yeah.
third, if they went through, would play Belgium.
Yes. This group was
Right.
class from start to finish.
Now, I
Which game do you want to
believe-
look at first?
I think we should cover them both in tandem because the drama was
As-
absolutely brilliant.
From
Right.
8 o'clock onwards.
From 8 o'clock onwards. 8 o'clock it started. 12 minutes after 8, Hungary scored to make it 1-0 to them.
Yeah, that's
And I
class.
believe that sent them, I think that would make them third, meaning that we would have to play Portugal and Germany
Yes, would be out. Yeah.
Right. France would. Anyway, then after that,
Was the next Portugal penalty? Was that the next goal?
Portugal penalty at 8:31. Cristiano Ronaldo slotted it away. Wasn't a
Yeah.
penalty, but we'll gloss past that.
Yeah, there were
that
some
sent-
soft penalties in that game.
And then that sent Portugal to the top to play Switzerland. France would be second, so we'd
Yeah.
have to play France. Hungary still third.
Yeah.
Then Karim Benzema scored a penalty.
That was probably the softest penalty. Or easily the
Yes.
softest penalty. Jesus Christ.
Second minute of added time, slotted it away to then make it Portugal
It-
to play England, France to play Switzerland, Hungary to play Belgium.
Yeah.
Then, after half time, I believe at about 9:02, Karim Benzema scored in the exact same second that he
Yeah.
did in the first half.
That is meant. Can you remember? I can't remember who it was, but recently that happened where someone scored in the same minute, and I remember saying, "I wonder how many times that's happened before."
Yeah. So
And
he
then
scored in the
it's
same
happened,
sec-
but in the exact second. It's mental.
Yeah. Pogba, beautiful goal.
That's an alarm.
Yeah, it is an alarm. Pogba, beautiful ball through to him. Benzema calmly slotted it away.
It was a great finish. It was offside,
that-
wasn't it? And then VAR,
It was offside,
overturned
and
it,
then
which
yeah.
you love to see.
And what that did to the group was that sent France top,
Yeah.
Hungary second.
We were getting
Germany
excited, it's
third.
fair to
We
say.
were getting very excited. Germany third, and Portugal out.
Yeah.
And
Which was
then-
ideal for us.
Which was ideal for us, right?
Mm.
And then Portugal scored
Another fairly soft penalty. Like
another.
his arms
was a
were
penalty.
up. His arms were up, but I don't know. He's just so close to him. He's
in my
so
opinion, it was a
close
penalty.
to him.
Because yeah, he was close to him, but there is no explanation for why his hand was in that position.
I get it. I do
It
get
was
it.
like-
it's
so-
it's harsh either way, but
Anyway, Ronaldo gets his 5th goal of the tournament,
third penalty.
third penalty, and that again, France top, Portugal second, Hungary third, Germany out. Then
Yeah.
Germany scored through Kai Havertz, which
Scrappy
sent
goal.
Germany second,
For about
Portugal
5
third, Hungary
seconds.
out for about a minute, and
Not
then
even
Hungary
that.
scored again.
Not even a minute. It
Yeah, and
was
then Hungary
basically off
scored again.
kickoff.
Yeah. So Hungary scored again, and that reverted it back to France, Portugal, Hungary, Germany.
Yeah.
And then in the 84th minute, Leon Goretzka scored a pretty good goal
Nice finish.
to make the group finish as it started.
Yeah.
France, Germany, Portugal, Hungary.
Setting up a
Meaning
monster clash at Wembley next
France
Tuesday.
play Switzerland, Germany play England,
Yeah.
Portugal play Belgium.
Just some big games there.
Right.
Absolute monsters.
Do you want to do team of the round?
Oh, I've got one little stat for you.
Go on.
Two actually.
Go on.
So them two groups, the Sweden group and the France group, played on the same day.
Yeah.
That was the most goals in one day at the Euros ever, with 18
Oh shit.
in
Yeah.
4 games,
Yeah.
which is wild. And another one about, I think I've told you this one before, the group of death. Hungary led for the most minutes out of the group
Yeah.
and were behind for the least minutes
And went out.
and went out. They were good though, like they were really good. Like I don't think anyone expected them to put up like the fight they did.
Because they were only
credit.
behind in a match for 10 minutes.
Honestly, like
And Portugal.
as much as I would have loved to be playing them in the next round, I would not have been confident at all.
No.
Not in the slightest. Not that I'm confident for Germany.
Yeah. But we'll talk a bit more about the round of 16 after the team of the round, shall we do? And yeah, team of the round.
Team of the round.
So,
Okay.
goalkeeper of the round.
I went for Jan Sommer for Switzerland.
It's a
I
good
think he made
shout.
quite a few good saves.
I would say it's a good shout. I would throw maybe Stecklenburg in there because he made quite a good couple of saves against North Macedonia. However, I am also inclined to agree with Jan Sommer.
Yeah, I think he's pretty safe shout.
Okay. Do you want to go right back?
Right back. Well, I had four. My back four. It's my right back is a centre back.
Okay, that's fine. Go on.
I went for Bastoni for Italy.
Okay.
Thought he had a good game.
Okay.
And I also went for Laporte.
Yeah, I would say Laporte has to be in there.
A bold shout, a very bold shout. I went for Harry Maguire. I thought
I can see it. I can see it.
he was the one. Was he the one that played Kane through? I think he was the one that played Kane through, and he was solid. First game back, he was solid, I think. And then my left back was Zuber. He had 3 assists for Switzerland, so you can't really not include him. I think he's more of a left wing back, left mid, but
one I would like to throw in there, Andreas Christensen.
oh yeah, 100%. Fuck Maguire. Get Christensen in.
So Laporte. So we're going. Who was it?
Bastoni,
Laporte, Christensen,
Zuber,
and Zuber.
Yeah.
Right. Midfield. We're going 4-3-3 again.
I actually went 4-4-2.
All right. Okay.
And I'll tell you why. I think the midfield 4, you can't argue any of them shouldn't be in it. So I've got Shaqiri, has to be. Modric, I think he has to be. Wijnaldum.
Yes.
And Forsberg.
Yeah. Okay, I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's a good shout.
I don't really see how. I thought Renato Sanchez was good, but not quite enough.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
I just think them 4 all had solid goal contributions in like wins. So
yeah. So who have we gone with up front, Danny?
Front 2. The what I went for the Zalai, or however you pronounce it. goal and
Is that
assist
yeah?
for Hungary.
All right.
And the other one I went for Benzema, but I don't know, it could have gone to a few people, to be fair. I think
So I
Depay was good.
I would like to throw Depay in there.
Lukaku was
I would
okay.
like to throw Lewandowski in there.
I just think Lewandowski obviously was good, but they lost and went out, and he should have scored another.
Yeah.
I thought Sarabia was really good, but yeah, I went Benzema and however you pronounce his name.
Is
Saka
that
was
right?
also really good, but I just think with how good some people were, you can't get in just for having a good performance. Like I think
Yeah.
you need
Um,
something.
in my opinion, I would prefer Depay over Zaloi.
Really? I guess
Yeah.
they went out. I guess they went out, but I don't know.
Literally the reason you didn't want Lewandowski.
Yeah, but it's different, isn't it? It is different. Like this is Lewandowski. This is a fucking Hungary striker and they had like a great tournament. Like for finishing bottom of their group and going out, I don't think many teams have ever had a better tournament
Yeah.
and finished bottom.
Yeah.
Obviously,
All right. Well, I'm going Depay. But,
that's fine. That's fine.
um, team of the group stage.
Um, yeah, team of the group
Okay.
stage.
Um,
Tough, very
there's a
tough.
few. There is a few. So
There's
goalkeepers, there's a few, right?
there's been so
There's a
many good
couple.
players.
So I think you could throw major arguments for Hradetsky,
Mm,
Dimitrevski, maybe Gulashi,
I think you can
but
you can also make arguments, even though they had limited to do, like Pickford and Donnarumma, like clean sheets.
yeah,
I know they've been quiet, but
yeah. However, I think we're both agreed on this one.
yeah,
Has to be Ward.
yeah, I think it's gotta be
What you told me how many saves and how many goals he's conceded yesterday. What was it? It was like
he's
12 sa It was like 14
more,
saves,
yeah,
wasn't
it's
it?
like
2 goals conceded.
yeah, something like that.
That's good.
Yeah,
Right.
very good.
Um, right back, there's only one person, isn't there?
See, before I went 3-4-3.
Yeah, but still one of them has to be Dumfries. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, yeah, one of them is the two of them are fullbacks actually.
So right, so one of them's Dumfries.
Yeah,
Um, I don't see. The thing is, right, I'd put Bonucci in there probably
mate. The
because
thing, it's too hard. Man. It's honestly too hard
three
because
clean sheets.
Bonucci was
Bonucci,
good, but I think De Vrij has been great. The
Delict.
Ukraine centre back Matvlienko, he leads like a lot of the major stats for defenders.
Yeah, Lindelof maybe.
Yeah, is another shout. Like I had Spinazzola in there.
Okay, yeah, I'll allow that. Yeah.
So I think if we were gonna let's do 4-3-3 then. We'll do four back. I think
Okay.
Dumfries and Spinazzola are I think fairly solid shouts.
Yeah.
Um, and then the two centre backs. Alaba's a shout as well.
Alaba.
So many
Yeah.
fucking
I would
good
go Alaba.
players.
I would go Alaba.
With who?
I'd be tempted by Bonucci. You know, 3 clean sheets, like, and
Yeah,
arguably been better than the English centre
there's
backs.
that
I think
Kajar
you've
as
got to have
well.
you. I think you have to have one of the Italian or English centre backs. I know England haven't been very good, but we have kept 3 clean sheets. They've kept 3 clean sheets. No one else has.
Well, we'll go Benucci and Alaba then if you want.
Yeah, go with that.
But you know, there's plenty of honourable
Delict. Oh,
mentions.
Delict.
I think De Vrij's been better.
De
Matvlienko for Ukraine, just because none of us have heard of him, he has been class. Kajar was solid too. Yeah. We'll go
Right,
with
Bonucci and Alaba.
yeah. Midfield 3.
Yeah. Right.
Oof.
Now this is where I disagree with you.
You don't
I
know
think
mine. Yeah, I don't even
I'm
know
pretty
mine
sure I do.
fully.
Right, so
Ugh.
mine, I think Wijnaldum.
Yeah.
After that, I'm struggling.
Yeah.
Wijnaldum has to be in it.
I can list off about 6 potentials.
For me, Wijnaldum, Forsberg.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm very hesitant to put De Bruyne in because he's only played a game and a half.
Yeah.
However, he has got 2 assists and a goal,
And he's been really good as well.
and he's been very good.
I'll just give you a few more options. I think Shaqiri, if
Right,
you're looking at
Shaqiri.
midfielders, Modric, Pogba,
Mm,
Højbjerg,
mm. Not even mentioning Jorginho.
Jorginho, yeah, Locatelli.
Mm.
There's
Verratti,
so Ver,
actually, I want
Verratti
to go
only,
back to this. What about the team of the round, Verratti? Like, oh
yeah,
no,
like
the team of the
Ver,
round midfield was very good,
I was
though,
gonna
wasn't it?
say that midfield was untouchable, really.
Yeah.
I don't really
Um,
think.
Verratti only had 1 game though, so you can't really.
Yeah, exactly.
Jorginho, I'd go Pogba,
Yeah,
Forsberg, Wijnaldum.
yeah, I'd be happy enough with that. To be fair,
Fair. Um, forwards,
front three, I think you've got to be Ronaldo.
yeah, Ronaldo has to be in there.
God, see, Lukaku's been really good, but then you've got
This,
like
this is, this is
Yarmolenko on
where,
the wing.
this is where I'd have Shaqiri.
You've got Yarmolenko and Shaqiri as options. You've got Schick, Lukaku, Depay, Lewandowski. There's just Harry Kane. You know what,
Raheem
right?
Sterling.
You're gonna. I was gonna say, right, you're gonna hate me, but I've seen a lot of people making shouts for Sterling.
No,
I mean, I
no,
disagree strongly,
just
but
no,
no shout for Sterling.
no.
Absolutely not. Um,
Um,
Ronaldo has to be
yeah,
even. God, it's so difficult. Who would you go? I just want to give it to Schick.
yeah. You know what? Let's have. I'm gonna say Schick, Ronaldo, and Shaqiri.
Shaqiri, really?
Yeah.
Even over Lewandowski? Not Lewandowski, Lukaku, Depay.
Well, Shaqiri's got 3 goals, hasn't he?
Yeah,
He's also got an assist as well.
yeah. We'll go Shaqiri then. He always pulls it out for Switzerland.
There's a lot of people on 3 goals as well. I'm gonna look this up now. Right.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure there is about 8 people on
No,
three
none
goals.
none of the Spain team in there.
What for the
But I think that's fair.
right? So Ronaldo's on 5. Then on 3 there is Patrick Schick, Emil Forsberg, Romelu Lukaku, Jorginho Wijnaldum, and Robert Lewandowski. Shaqiri's only got 2.
I thought he'd scored before as well.
I thought he had as well.
Is that
Immobile's got 2. Depay's got 2. Yarmolenko's got 2. Yaremchuk's got 2. Dumfries has 2.
Yarmolenko's not a bad shot. Like,
Yarmolenko 2 and 1 assist.
you could just fuck it
Yaremchuk.
and go Lukaku, Ronaldo, Schick. What's Depay got?
Depay has 2 and no assists. No, 2 and 1 assist.
No, fuck him then. I think Ronaldo, Schick, and Lukaku.
Yeah, okay, fair.
But it's tough, really. Like
Ronaldo, Schick, Lukaku. Yeah, yeah. Let's go with that.
3 strikers. Well,
Fuck it, why not?
yeah.
Who's
It's
got the
hard.
most assists? Let's have a look.
It's not that fucking
Oh,
Zuber, is it?
no, you'll never believe who it is.
Hurricane.
No,
Oh.
it's Kevin De Bruyne.
How many's he got?
Two.
3. I thought Zuber had 3.
Oh, has he scored though? That's the question.
Zuber?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I highly
Oh,
doubt it.
so it won't be on this list then. So yeah, I'll have a
Right,
look.
well, why does... Can you not just find a
Well,
list of just
sorry,
assists?
yes.
I
Fucking,
forgot. I forgot assists only count if you score as well.
no, I was looking at the Golden Boot thing, so I went,
Fucking
yeah, but
idiot.
I thought it had people that hadn't. Yeah, Zuba, 3 assists.
Yeah.
Actually, one major shout that I know that you wanted and has completely forgotten about. There's another player on 3 assists.
Who's that?
Højbjerg.
Heiberg. Yeah. Well, I had him on my sort of extended bench for team of the group stage.
Yeah, and then
I just
Alaba, Bale. Got 2 assists and a goal. Kevin De Bruyne.
it is hard.
Apparently
There's
Depay's got 2 assists on this one.
there's quite like a big pool of players who have all had like solid tournaments. So you're kind of just
Right.
picking and choosing
I
from
think
them.
I think we're going Lukaku, Schick, and Ronaldo, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Maybe Depay for
Ward,
Lukaku, but
yeah. No, let's go Depay instead of Lukaku.
yeah.
We should probably go Depay instead of Schick, but Lukaku.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Um, fuck it, Lukaku. Um,
Yeah.
so we've got Ward, Dumfries, Bonucci. Who was the other centre back?
Who have you said? Bonucci.
Yeah.
Who was the other set?
Uh,
Alaba.
Alaba, that was it. He's got 2 assists actually. Alaba, Spinazzola, Wijnaldum, Forsberg. Help me here.
I'm barely even listening to you. I'm not gonna lie. You're just
For God's
repeating what we've said. Wijnaldum, Forsberg. I don't know who
Pogba, that was
did you
it.
choose Pogba in the end?
Yeah, and then Ronaldo, Schick, Depay.
Yeah.
Good. Right.
Not a bad team.
Shall we have a look through
Yeah,
the last 16
we got
matches?
about 7 minutes left.
Okay. So the first 2 are Saturday. Wales, Denmark.
That's gonna be a cracker, I think. Obviously, everyone's gonna be like buzzing for Denmark.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know who I think is gonna win that.
I think Wales will do it. Yeah. I think Wales will do it.
Who do you want to win?
I don't know, but I really think Wales will do it.
I want
I
Denmark.
think
I can't be arsed seeing Wales getting further than us.
Italy, Austria. I think Italy win that easily.
That seems like just a straightforward. Like
Yeah.
Italy gonna have such a shock when they come up against in the next round when they play Belgium or Portugal.
Yeah, so Italy will play Belgium or Portugal. So who do you
Well,
think
if
will
they
play?
beat Austria,
If they play Austria,
Belgium, Portugal, that's another cracker.
I think Belgium will win it.
I hope Belgium win it, but their defense
think
is so
Belgium-
weak.
Yeah, I just think Belgium will do it. And Wales, Denmark the winner of that will play the winner of Netherlands, Czech Republic. So I think,
Should be
The
pretty
Netherlands.
straightforward.
yeah,
I think the Czech
Um,
Republic have sort of like they started off really well and they're okay
Um,
against us, I guess, but I think they'll lose comfortably.
then on Monday, and I don't know why they've done this. On Monday, the winner of Croatia, Spain, so probably Spain.
Oh, that could be a good game though.
I would say Spain.
Well, you'd obviously say Spain, but I think it'll be a good game. I think it'll be
Yeah, I
closer
think
than
it'll
you
be a good
think.
game. I think Spain will nick it.
Yeah.
will play the winner of, also on Monday, France, Switzerland, who I think France will probably win that
They
comfortably.
should do. France could do with a good performance. They're like us. They could really do with a good performance. Like
Yeah. And
they've
then on
not been great.
Tuesday,
It's coming home.
England, Germany at Wembley. Who are you
Uh,
backing?
oh, there's only one team you can back there,
Germany.
and it's the Three Lions all
It's
day. No, I, I honestly, right. I know this is just it's tournament and you get excited, but I genuinely feel like we're gonna win it, and I don't
Yeah,
know
what?
why.
Just against Germany or the whole
Because
tournament?
all I've been saying, oh, it's funny because all I've said recently is I really don't want to face Germany. They've looked really, really good, and
Yeah.
now we're playing them. I'm like, nah, fuck it, we're gonna beat them. I think we will.
I I know what you're saying because I also have this inkling in the back of my head where like I think we're going to beat, but
I don't know
I,
how.
I don't know how.
I,
Um,
I think it. I honestly, I don't know how it's gonna go. Depends on our
oh no,
lineup. I just
depends on how they play because they've been pretty inconsistent as well.
the thing is, if we like set up like Portugal, they'll absolutely shred us.
Yeah,
But we'll have
and
to
then
wait and see, I guess.
the winner of England Germany will play the winner of Sweden Ukraine.
It's an interesting one as well.
I'm going Sweden because I've got them in the groups, the sweepstake.
To be fair, they've won the group, so they're definitely the favourite in that game. I think
Yeah,
Sweden
yeah,
2-0, 2-1. I don't think it'll be. I think it'll be
yeah.
close, but
The thing is, right, whoever wins out of England and Germany, and yeah, I could be saying this, and I could really have to have a go at Gareth Southgate after I say this. Whoever wins out of England and Germany, if we beat Germany, we have to be in the final,
yeah, but we'll
right?
see how that
Because
goes.
our run, quarter-final, semi-final, you know, Sweden or Ukraine in the quarter-final, and then we'd play Netherlands, Czech Republic, Wales, or Denmark
Hmm.
in the semi. We should be in the final. If we
Yeah.
beat Germany, we should be in the final.
Oh yeah, 100% we should be, but you know how tournaments
Yeah,
go, and especially with England.
yeah, but we'll see how it goes. But we've got what? We've got Wales v Netherlands,
Is that
Italy v Belgium.
all the round of 16s?
Yeah, so
We
we've
don't.
got Wales, Netherlands in the quarters, Italy, Belgium in the quarters, or at least I have. Spain, France,
Yeah.
and for some reason, England, Sweden.
Don't say for some reason.
It
100%.
should be Germany, Sweden, but England, Sweden.
Ah, it's gonna
Right,
be such a painful evening,
it will be, yes.
potentially.
We'll probably do another one after the last 16, and then
Yeah.
after that, we'll probably leave it until the final,
After the final.
after the final, and just do like a whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
we'll do one after the next
so we'll do one
round
after
of
the round of
16.
16. Um, yeah,
Oh,
so
in other news, did you see UEFA have scrapped that away goals rule?
they have, yeah. I think, to be honest, I think it's a long time coming to be fair.
I've seen a lot of people complaining about it, but I'm quite happy to be honest.
I'm for it. I'm all for it.
I hate going out on an away goal. It's fucking
Yeah.
shit.
Well, yeah.
Like
But
people keep posting the iconic moments that or whatever
yeah.
that wouldn't have
Right, so
happened. But it's like,
people keep posting the Iniesta one against Chelsea in 2009, and I'm like, yeah, I'd rather that didn't happen. To be fair, but go on.
I get
Yeah,
I get people's point, but I don't know. I'm happy it's going
yeah. So
definitely.
anyway, I assume we're about there.
Yeah, you've got about 15 seconds to entertain.
Right. So We'll do one. We'll do another one next week, probably 30th or the 1st of July.
You got 5 seconds now.
If you like it, like, share, and subscribe.